Hi, who do we have here? What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name's Tanya, and this is my cat Oliver.
What do they call you, Tanya?
They call me Squeaky downtown. I'm originally from Elmira.
Yeah,
My parents are Amish and Mennonite. I've been out here on the street off and on since I was 16.
16. And how old are you again?
47 years old.
47
Yeah.
years young.
Yeah.
Okay, and is this your cat?
Yeah, this is my cat Oliver, and I got two more cats.
And the cat's comfortable going out with you like this?
Yeah, he goes out every day with me panning, and he likes it. I can't leave him at home or he'll cry.
Okay. And how can I ask you how long have you been in this
Shelter
Yeah.
for almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Wow.
Yeah.
And
I was in another shelter before that.
where?
For the Delta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for a year and a half.
Was you?
Yeah, I
Wow.
got into a fight. So
What happened?
This guy, he ripped me off. I was trying to buy some
Work.
hard,
Yeah.
and he sold me candle wax. So I punched him in the face. I broke his nose. So
Wow.
I
At least you got it. At least you got it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, I'm hearing there's so many overdoses in this location. Caroline and
Yeah, Caroline, I've known her over 35 years.
wow.
She was like my best friend.
What happened? Like I heard her body was in the room for a few days.
Her boyfriend Dave put fentanyl in the crack with fucking Tina, Tina.
Tina, yeah.
Yeah, and heroin. So
Wow.
she smoked it, and she started
Overdosing.
convulsing, and he was so high off of fentanyl, he couldn't help her.
Wow.
So
But how come? How are you doing mentally? Because right now, as I look at your face is clear. You seem like you're mentally all there.
Yeah.
How are you doing mentally?
Well, I eat and sleep every day. I don't just come out here to get my money for dope.
Yeah.
I spend money on my two cats, and I make sure I have good food and my hygiene and that.
It's clean. That's good, man.
Yeah.
And how are you mentally? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're not on any medication or anything?
Well, I take Seroquel for sleeping.
Oh, just for sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, you said you've been homeless on and off for how long?
For over 13 years.
13 years?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that you've seen in that 13 years?
The worst thing, okay, I'll tell you the worst thing that's happened to me and the worst thing that I've seen.
Okay, wow.
Okay. I got picked up by a guy and we were smoking up, and he just got crazy, and he owned a laundromat.
Yeah.
And the guy's actually out on bail. He was wanted all over Toronto for raping.
Wow.
And he took me down to the basement. Next thing you know, I was in the dog cage. I was there for almost a year with another girl.
In an actual dog cage?
Yeah. And he forgot to lock my cage one day, and I got the other girl out of the cage, and we broke the window and we ran.
But for a whole year?
Yeah.
Was he feeding you and stuff?
Very little feeding.
And you're using the toilet inside the cage?
Yeah.
Defecating and everything?
Yeah.
But how come?
He did 10 years, but because of good behavior, he got out on bail.
So did he get caught for that initial crime?
I went to court and I testified.
And he got 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the other girl chickened out too.
What year was this?
Yeah. It was like 10 years ago, so
wow.
that would have been...
In Toronto?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so that's the worst thing that's happened to you?
Yeah. And the worst thing that I've seen...
Yeah.
Parliament Dundas?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever heard of the Brown Door?
Never.
Okay, there's Elvis's barber shop, and then there's that restaurant right on the corner.
Yeah.
The door is painted black now, but the original color was
brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
And they called it the Brown Doors because there was holes in walls where people would sleep. sleep and get high and shit. One night, this guy picked up a piece of dope off the table, and the dealer chopped off his hand.
Literally just
Chopped his whole hand
right off.
Yeah.
And what's happened? So
Yeah.
you were there, eh?
Yeah, I was there.
You were scared, weren't you?
No, not really.
You didn't care.
I've seen a lot.
You've seen a lot. You've been through a lot.
I've seen people get shot before. I was seeing that Shiver and Dundas one time doing a toke.
Yeah.
And a bullet went right past my head. And
Wow.
they were aiming for someone else.
Wow.
And the guy ended up dying.
So it actually hit the other person?
Yeah. Yeah, it just like went right past my head.
Wow.
I was just sitting there doing a toke.
You didn't give a shit, did you? And that's a lot. You've seen a lot, man.
I know.
And I was gonna ask you, since you've seen a lot, what was your childhood like? Your upbringing?
You know what Amish and Mennonites.
Yeah, they're really good people. They
No,
strong upbringing.
they're fucked up.
Were they?
Trust me, the uncles marry the nieces, cousins.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Okay.
brothers and sisters marrying each other.
Whoa, incest and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. They don't even believe in dentists.
So when did you leave the Amish community?
When I was
13. Did you run away or what did you do?
I got pregnant.
By one of the Amish in the community?
No, I ran away.
And had sex with somebody else?
Yeah, a black guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That must have not been nice for everyone.
I did it on purpose because I wanted to leave.
Yeah.
If I would have stayed there, my life probably would have been more shitty, honestly.
Wow. And that was when you were 13.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and my daughter's 23 now.
Wow. And she's half black, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. She works at Regent Park Health Center.
Wow, see? She was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
She got you out of the trouble and she turned out good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. I was gonna ask you, what's the overdoses like in there, is it?
It's really bad. Like the staff there, like there's a lot of good staff, but there's a lot of fucking shitty staff.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
They just sit there on their phones with their headphones in.
Yeah.
One night, the staff was sleeping in the back office.
Yeah.
I kicked the door so hard that he fell off the chair.
Because he was asleep.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't have to give your kind of people hygiene stuff. Wow. And I go, what do you mean my kind of people? Drug addicts and homeless people? I said, well, then why the fuck are you working here?
So somebody else told me that they actually treat the immigrants better. Is that true?
Yeah, they do. They got bathroom doors on their bathroom. They got brand new carpet in their room. They got brand new mattresses, brand new flat screen TVs that go on the wall.
And they have their own separate cafeteria as well?
Well, they get their food from the same place as us.
Yeah.
But they have their own sitting area.
And they have their own microwave.
Yep, they have 4 microwaves.
But why? So you're actually because somebody else told me that.
And the new rooms, they get toaster ovens and kettles.
This is so sad. This is so sad. Regardless if you're an immigrant,